Good morning.
Good morning. This is Meditation Reflections. Welcome. A bit cloudy, but it's going to be a great day. So thanks for being here. Yeah, wonderful meditation as usual. And and back to basics again. And one of the things that we came up with was Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So what that is basically it's stating that in order to reach a higher stage of development, we must satisfy all the other lower needs. And the first one, of course, are the physiological needs, which is, food, water, shelter. If you don't have any of those, you're not going to be contemplating your navel. You're going to be searching for food or water or trying to stay warm or cool if it's too hot where you are. So yeah, the physiological needs are a must. Survival is the bottom line, actually.
And after that comes safety.
Safety.
If you feel that there's something in your environment that is a potential threat to you, you are focused on dealing with that threat and dealing with how you're going to get around the threat or solve it or so forth. And it can be things like the traffic is really bad at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I know better than driving right then. Or it could be a fear of disease or a potential illness that you have.
Running away from a tiger.
Exactly. or any other kind of nasty things. But then after all, humans need love and belonging.
Yeah, belonging is kind of the next thing. Love is actual need. I mean, first we have motherly love when we're growing up. Hopefully, a lot of us don't even have that. So, yeah.
That can also, you've got love of family, parents, siblings, and then you have love of friends and a certain amount of love from the community, which is the series of social connections. We're very social creatures. And you actually have to work at friendship building.
And so we have a need for belonging. Do you belong to this group or that group or this family or that family? Mm-hmm. And so belonging is very important.
Esteem. Esteem is, this is a person of high esteem, but it actually comes down to a further connection to community or to the world, in that you have self-esteem when you are pleased with the things you have done. Yeah. And it's usually how can I make the world better?
Are you happy with yourself?
You're happy with yourself. But it also has to do with making things better.
Yeah.
I like there's a movie where Orlando Bloom has a line, always leave things better than you found them, which is a type of esteem. You will be a respected character in the community. So it has a service to other self component. Yeah. You also have to be structured in terms of esteem. You have to figure out what you were raised to think of as a person of good esteem or a person of good character. So it has a character level too.
So ethics fall into it as well.
Ethics come in very fast.
Yeah. So.
And then the biggie.
Yeah. Self-actualization. Try to say that early in the morning.
True.
So.
But self-actualization is, are you doing what you need to be doing based on all the other things? You do have to get those solved. Mm-hmm. Based on all the other things they're in place, and that you can get on with what you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's what you need to do in your life or for your community or for your family. You will have targeted goals inside of self-actualization, that you are the person you wish to be, and it's all been a choice, and that's the other half of it.
Yeah, it's all our choice. And do remember, we create our own realities. I mean, all the way through. And we slip and slide. It's a slippery slope, and lately it's been getting real slippery because
the mind game's going on.
yeah, there is an actual war going on. It's an information war.
Which makes it even harder because it takes a lot more sorting. So if you've got any deficits in the lower areas of Maslow's hierarchy of need, it gets higher. Mine was noticing a mind trap occurring in my own mind, which is information or person coming up with that was a very, very negative experience. And it's nothing I could do anything about, can't change anything. I was perfectly happy with my behavior, my personal behavior in that situation. But why would that individual come up in my mind? And it was a little like the idea of you get some negative thoughts, and the trick is to say next. But when the mind goes back to an older emotional experience, not for the purpose of clearing it, but because there's nothing that can be done, it was just the thing that happened. That's also manipulation or negativity trying to arise in a useless manner, and I've now got to watch my own mind to go next. That has nothing to do with anything I can actually affect or change.
One thing I used to do was, because I had anger issues, and if I didn't have anything to be angry about in the moment, I would search my memories, go to the past and find something that angered me, and then bring that to the present, which is a ridiculous thing to do. And I finally realized what I was doing and stopped doing it. So.
It's mind habits.
It's habits, yeah.
And the mind, well, I felt like my mind was tricking me to raise an old issue that's more than 6-7 years old now.
Wow.
And kind of going, well, why in the world would I think about that? Why is my mind searching for something negative? I mean, if it was something I could change or do something about, that would be legitimate because that would be something that was positive to accomplish. That wasn't anything even positive to accomplish. So if your mind's tricking you towards negativity, you got to watch the mind and make sure that you're kind of going, oh, I don't agree with this. It's not me.
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyway.
An interesting group of ideas. So
yeah.
work on
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Or go look it up if you wish to.
And mind habits.
And mind habits, because that's allows the clearing necessary to create that hierarchy in an active manner, and that gives you a whole bunch of other things to work with as well.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Blessings upon you.
Blessings.